Hi, ladybugs. Okay, well, R is for rainbow, but you don't have to do this part if you don't want to, but this is going to be our craft that we're going to do step-by-step following directions for. If you have time, I just used watercolors, and I did the order of the rainbow, and I just watercolored this, and I let it dry, but it doesn't have to look like that because it can end up looking like this, and we're going to make peas for plants too. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is I'm just going to use a pencil on my paper, but again, you can just use a normal piece of white paper if you want to do that instead. And I'm going to start by making just a circle on the bottom hand side, and then I'm going to make a bigger circle at the top, and then in that one I'm going to make a smaller one, and then an even smaller one, so I have 3 rings. Okay, and then the next one, I'm going to start with a smaller one over here, then I'm going to make it bigger and bigger, so then it ends up like that. So you have 2 that kind of look like that, and then 1 by itself. Alright? Then I'm going to make 1 at the top, over on the side, and then I'm going to make 1 more bigger one down here. It has the 3 rings again. And all you do is make your circles with it. Okay? And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my crayons. These are the only crayons I have at home. These are like these. So just work with what you have at home. And the first one, I'm just going to color nice and dark. I'm going to color that orange. Little one down there. And then one at the top. I'm going to color blue, the one that's all the way by itself at the top. I'm coloring it nice and dark blue. Okay. Then the one down here, I'm going to do yellow, and the one up here, I did yellow too. I'm going to do orange for the first one, color in that circle. So it'll look like that. And then I'm coloring this part around it blue. But if you want to do a different color, you can do whatever color you want. These are your plants. I'm showing you the ones that I've done. Okay, we have that. And I'm going to do, I might leave this one, I'm just going to leave it how it is, and then I'm just going to color the outside blue. Just coloring the outside of that circle. Kind of looks like an egg. So then it looks like that. Okay. Then the last one right here, I'm going to color the inside right here green. Green, green. Got that part green. And then I think I'm going to leave this color how it is, and then I'm going to color this outside circle red. R-E-D, red. Trying to go fast, but you could do nicer coloring than I'm doing. Red. Okay, so it should look like that. Okay, the next step, you can either use a marker, or a black marker, or a black crayon if you only have that at home. And I'm gonna add a little mark and bring it down. Okay, so I just made a little bubble here, and then I added its stem, and then a little butterfly out, another little butterfly out, and another butterfly out. And then the stem here. And I'm going to add some leaves on that one. Just like that. Then for this one, this blue one by itself, it looks kind of silly, but I added 4 lines that kind of went out and a little dot at the top of the 4 lines. Okay, hold on. Might want to pause this for a minute. My baby's up. Can you say hi? Say hi. I just woke up from my nap. See how well I can do with you on here. Okay? In the next part, you're going to add some bubbles around the big one. Like that. Okay. And then I'm going to add smaller ones inside it. Are you blowing kisses? It's so nice. So then it looks like that. Okay? And then I'm going to do the same thing, but make them a little bit bigger for this one. So I'm going to go around. It's hard to do. It's hard to do with you, huh? So then, I just did that. And the next one, I'm just going to make some lines in between each of these and stick them out. Aren't I? So you'll add a bunch of lines right here. And then you'll make a little half circle where that blue one is. And you'll finish these lines all the way through each one of these. And then the blue one you need to add, a stem that comes down. Okay. Now you guys work on this part. Oh wait, this one needs. I put this right here. That's all I did. Okay, you work on these lines and then I'll come back on here and I will show you how to add more detail, okay? I'll be right back.